How did Ice Spice go from complete unknown to everywhere, seemingly overnight? One minute she's a college student in the Bronx, the next she's on stage with Taylor Swift and Nicki Minaj, sharing the screen with Drake, dominating TikTok, hitting the Billboard charts. Ice Spice became the defining viral rap star of the 2020s. But here's the thing, this wasn't luck. It wasn't accidental. It was timing, strategy, and understanding internet culture better than anyone else. Ice Spice cracked the code. She turned a dance challenge into a career, a single song into a movement, a viral moment into genuine stardom. She went from 0 to 4 top 10 hits in under a year, from unknown to fashion campaigns with Beyonce, from struggling artist to the people's princess of rap. Everyone wants to know how she did it, how a girl from Fordham Road became Gen Z's obsession. The answer is bigger than you think. This is the story of Ice Spice's come up, how she built an empire from a phone screen, and why the whole world can't stop watching.
My opinion, Ice Spice is getting the Cardi B package. When Cardi B first hit the scene, it was the same thing. It was the young Latina from the Bronx, surrounded by this Black American culture. It's almost as if there's a formula for success for these type of women, right?
Before the fame, there was Isis Gaston, born January 1st, 2000, raised in Fordham Road, the Bronx. This wasn't some manufactured pop star. Ice Spice grew up inside hip-hop culture. Her father, Joseph Gaston, was an underground rapper. He'd freestyle at home, take little Isis to recording studios as a toddler. Those moments stuck. He definitely inspired me to want to record, she said. Her mother, Sharina, is Dominican, a total powerhouse. Ice Spice credits her for teaching confidence, style, attitude. My mom's a bad one, and she raised me to be just like her. Her parents separated young, but stayed in the same neighborhood. Isis bounced between homes, sometimes blocks apart. Growing up in diverse Bronx shaped everything. She saw all different backgrounds. Mixed heritage felt normal, made her embrace both identities. From early on, Isis loved words, wrote poetry, freestyled in her notes app, elementary school, middle school, always writing. Her influences? Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Remix Ma, but especially Nicki Minaj. When I saw Nicki, I was mesmerized. Ever since I was set on what I wanted to be. She created her stage name in high school, Ice, short for Isis, Spice for her personality. After graduating 2018, she went to SUNY Purchase, studied communications, played volleyball, but college didn't fit. Dropped out sophomore year, worked at Wendy's. Then, the gap, trying to figure it out. Music kept calling. 2020, she met producer RIOTUSA in the Bronx. That meeting changed everything. Ice Spice wasn't industry plant. She was a Bronx girl with a dream, raised on hip-hop, ready to make her move. But first, the internet had to notice her.
How was that growing up there? Like,
it was fun. It was real fun, like, you know, fighting off crackheads and shit like that.
Early 2021, Ice Spice was still in college, still figuring things out. Then came the Bust It Challenge, a viral dance trend taking over TikTok and Twitter. People filmed themselves dropping into choreography to Erica Banks' song. Ice Spice decided to join, just for fun, recorded a short clip. Confident moves, natural charisma, posted it. Everything changed. The video exploded. Twitter went crazy. TikTok blew up. Views piled up faster than she could process. Her family was shocked. This was just a dance challenge. But suddenly, thousands watched, followed, paid attention. Ice Spice had a realization. I realized I gotta take this seriously. The viral moment wasn't just dance, it was proof. Proof people noticed her, that she had something special, presence that captured attention. This was the turning point. Before Bust It Mint, music was a hobby, a dream, something she loved but hadn't committed to. After, it became her focus, path, future. She saw the potential. If a simple dance video could go viral, imagine what real music could do. The internet had spoken. Ice Spice was listening. She worked with RIOTUSA more seriously, recording actual songs, building a sound, developing style. The Bust It Challenge taught her something crucial. In the 2020s, internet notices talent before industry does. You don't need a label to get discovered. You need a phone, a platform, something worth watching. Ice Spice had all three. Time to turn followers into fans, views into career. The Bronx girl with the dream was ready for her first real song, and the internet wasn't ready for what came next.
Growing up, I always would just like write little raps, and I never wrote like full songs though with like hooks and verses until I got a little older and I started to understand song structure more. But I always had like this like want to write, basically.
March 2021, Ice Spice recorded her very first song, Bully Freestyle, produced by RIOTUSA. It was raw, unpolished, but it was a start. She followed up with Name of Love, a melodic rap track that hit SoundCloud. It gained modest traction. New followers found her Instagram. People were listening. These weren't hits yet, but they were building blocks. Ice Spice was finding her voice. She was developing something unique, a laid-back delivery over gritty drill beats. Not aggressive, not screaming, just effortlessly cool. She explained her approach simply. I try to keep my lyrics simple simple. I want people to hear it right away and be like, okay, that was cute. Catchy, accessible, authentically her. Then came No Clarity, a song born from heartbreak, but you could still twerk to it. The DIY music video showed her dancing in a Bronx bodega, lamenting an ex while moving to the beat. Someone called it bouncing to her struggles. Perfect description. That was the Ice Spice formula. Raw emotion meets carefree confidence. She also hit on the radar, a NYC freestyle series. She spit verses about love and betrayal with drill energy. Industry watchers noticed. Here was a young woman bringing Bronx drill to relationship rap. Her voice stayed monotone, but that made the lines hit harder. Ice Spice was sharpening her craft, building a sound, creating a persona. The song stayed underground, but the buzz was growing. People in the Bronx knew her name. Hip-hop heads were paying attention. She wasn't a viral flash anymore. She was a real artist, working, recording, evolving, and she was getting ready for something bigger. Because Ice Spice had one more song up her sleeve, a track about a certain type of dude, one that would break the entire internet. The breakout was coming.
How much was there before Munch, and then how long did it take for things to go crazy?
So there was a couple songs before Munch. It was probably like 4 songs, I think.
August 10, 2022, Ice Spice dropped Munch Feelin' You, a cheeky Bronx drill track. The opening line became a catchphrase, a meme, a cultural moment. The song was about a certain type of dude. The slang Munch entered mainstream overnight. Everyone suddenly knew what it meant. The video was low budget, posted on World Star Hip Hop. Didn't matter. Within days, TikTok exploded. Thousands of videos, dance challenges, lip syncs. The hashtag trended for weeks. Ice Spice's unbothered delivery was perfect. Monotone, confident, effortlessly dismissive, people couldn't get enough. Then came the cosigns. Drake discovered the song, was impressed. D-Mabed Ice Spice directly, said her track and freestyle were hard, promised to play it on his radio show, and he did. Drake gave Munch airtime on SiriusXM Sound 42, OVO stamp of approval, then flew her to Toronto. Concert after party, video surfaced of Drake and Ice Spice at the crowd's front, Drake dancing as her song played, she's beaming. Internet went wild. The Drake stimulus launched Munch up charts, hit Billboard's Hot R&B hip-hop songs, bubbling under Hot 100. In weeks, Ice Spice went from local curiosity to hip-hop's hottest name. Record labels called. September 2022, she signed with 10K Projects and Capitol Records. First feature dropped, B-Love's One Time, but Munch remained the phenomenon. Memes, dances, slang, everywhere. Even Lil Nas X dressed as Ice Spice for Halloween 2022. Orange wig, denim shorts. The look became iconic. From one song, one video, one viral moment, Ice Spice had arrived, and she was just getting started.
I feel like a lot of people think that, oh, I'm just like this pretty girl that like posts on Instagram, but there's like millions of pretty girls that post on Instagram, and like, you know, you have to really contribute to the culture in order to like matter.
2023 was Ice Spice's year. January, she dropped Like EP, named after her catchphrase, featured Munch plus Bikini Bottom and In Ha Mood, proved she wasn't a one-hit wonder. Then came collabs. February 2023, Boy's a Liar Part 2 with Pink Pantheress. Bubbly hyperpop meets unbothered verses. Exploded on streaming, hit number 3 on Billboard Hot 100. First top 10 for both. Cross-Atlantic anthem. But the biggest moment? Nicki Minaj. April 2023, Nicki jumped on Princess Diana remix, Ice Spice's idol, the woman who inspired her, now making music together.
When I met Nicki, right, the first time in person, I was like at her studio and she was like doing her glam and stuff. And then
nervous?
I was nervous.
Yep.
She came out, right?
Yeah.
And I was fine. But she came out and she looked at like my manager, James, and like Riot and stuff, and my photographer and everything. And then she came at me. And when she came to me and she hugged me, I started crying because it just felt like I cried, but I walked away. Like, I didn't say anything to her. I was just like,
Hit number 4, Made History. First song by 2 women to reach number 1 on Hot Rap Songs since 1989. Nicki called Ice Spice the people's princess, passed the crown, signed Ice to her imprint, became mentor. She tells me to learn from her mistakes. It means so much. Then Taylor Swift. May 2023, recruited Ice for Karma Remix. Taylor personally waited outside the studio to greet her. Debuted number 2 on Hot 100, Ice's highest charting yet. Taylor brought her on Eras Tour. Stadium crowds performed for thousands. Real friendship formed. That's my sis, Ice said. Swift praised her. Extremely professional, playful without taking her eye off the prize. Summer 2023, Barbie World with Nicki. Barbie soundtrack. Debuted number 7, 4th top 10 in 4 months. By mid-2023, Ice Spice had 4 Hot 100 top 10s, surpassed billion streams, won MTV Best New Artist. From Bronx unknown to sharing stages with legends, internet star became industry favorite, and she was just warming up. Ice Spice doesn't just make music, she understands the internet. Instinctively, her slang became everyone's slang. TikTok sounds, Twitter memes, Instagram captions, everywhere. The term Munch went viral beyond the song. Everyone knew what it meant. Her fans, Munchkins, flood comments, orange hearts. Her catchphrases, like, became a thing. People caption posts with it. Her presence is effortless, tweets with humor, uses Gen Z slang naturally, references viral moments, feels authentic, not forced, just cool. Even kids noticed. Northwest, Kim and Kanye's daughter, went viral dressing as Ice Spice, orange wig, TikTok videos. North drew Ice Spice portraits, was obsessed, showed Ice's reach. Even 9-year-olds idolized her. Cultural impact. Ice knew how to leverage virality. After Bus It, directed followers to music. After Munch, dropped consistent content, new songs, remixes, interactive posts. Never let momentum die. Visuals perfect for social media, like EP cover, cartoonish, memeable, music videos with Easter eggs, distinctive outfits getting screenshots, shared pink ski mask from In-Ha Mood, Pinterest boards everywhere. She aligns releases with trends, engages fans directly, builds community, not just promotes. That's the difference. Ice isn't passive viral star, she's active, strategic, smart, turned TikTok fame into sustained career. Understood Gen Z doesn't just consume, they participate, create, share. Ice gave them everything needed. Catchphrases, aesthetics, relatability became more than rapper. A mood, vibe, entire online persona. Gen Z ate it up because Ice Spice gets it. She's one of them, but being everywhere comes with a price. Ice Spice isn't just a rapper, she's a style icon. Her look is unmistakable. The signature orange curly hair, the Y2K aesthetic, curve-hugging outfits, she channels early 2000s vibes perfectly. Her mom loved Ed Hardy and True Religion back then. Ice brought that energy back, but with her own twist. She cites her Dominican mom for her fashion sense. Always on point, nails done, confidence high. My mom's a bad one, and she raised me to be just like her. That attitude shows in everything she wears. The industry noticed fast. February 2023, barely 6 months after her breakout, Beyoncé wanted Ice for an Ivy Park campaign. Ice was in disbelief. Her first modeling gig for Beyoncé, the Ivy Park Trail collection. Camo cargo pants, orange jersey, platform kicks. She embodied the brand perfectly. Streetwear meets resilience. Being resilient has always been important to me, keeping it raw and organic. The campaign positioned her as a trendsetter, not just music, fashion too. Fashion Week followed. Front rows next to Lil Nas X. Cameras everywhere. She wore designers like Balmain, vintage Chanel, but always with her flavor, like her blinged out BBL chain. Ironically embracing body image conversations, turning criticism into style. Her orange curls became iconic, a bold choice she made late 2022, taking the spice in her name literally. Now, everyone recognizes her instantly. The hair, the attitude, the aesthetic. She's Gen Z's style blueprint, mixing streetwear with femininity, baggy pants with crop tops, confidence with playfulness. Ice Spice created a whole vibe. The People's Princess wasn't just a nickname from Nicki, it became her brand. Accessible, relatable, glamorous, but real. She's not untouchable, she's the cool older sister, the friend who always looks fire, and Jay-Z wanted to dress like her, talk like her, be like her. Image became as powerful as her music, and Ice Spice knew it. With massive success came criticism. Industry plant accusations started early. She blew up too fast, too perfectly. Must be manufactured. Ice shrugged it off. She knew her story. Bronx roots, years grinding, meeting RIOTUSA, building sound. The viral moment was real. Work behind it was real. Critics came for her flow, called it repetitive, simple, monotone. But that was the point. Ice kept it minimal on purpose. I want people to hear it and be like, okay, that was cute. Her simplicity was strategic, not weakness. A choice. Some said she couldn't rap. Success was all hype, no substance. But numbers didn't lie. 4 top 10s in months, billion streams, Grammy nominations. Industry validated what fans knew. Ice had staying power. 2024 proved it. She dropped Y2K album, debut full length. Critics mixed. Some praised consistency, others wanted growth. Ice remained unbothered. That's her brand. Doesn't react to hate, doesn't feed trolls, just keeps working, releasing, winning. Grammy nominations came. Best New Artist, rap categories. Recognition from the highest level, gone from viral sensation to legitimate artist, doubters had to respect it. Ice survived the hype cycle. The thing that kills most viral stars turned moment into movement, TikTok sound into career, dance challenge into Grammy noms. How? Staying authentic, understanding her audience, never trying to be something she wasn't. Still the Bronx girl with orange curls, still unbothered, still confident, still Ice. Critics will always exist, backlash will always come. That's what happens when you're everywhere. But Ice proved something crucial. You don't need everyone to love you, just stay true, keep building. And that's exactly what she did. Why is everyone obsessed with Ice Spice? She cracked the code for modern stardom. She's the blueprint. Viral doesn't mean fake, not when talent meets timing, not when strategy meets authenticity. Ice understood something most miss. Internet moves fast. Can't wait for the industry, can't wait for permission. Build it yourself. She did exactly that. Bus It video became attention. Attention became followers. Followers became fans. Fans became streams. Streams became deals. Deals became Grammy nominations. Each step intentional, each move calculated, never losing herself. That's That's the difference. She stayed the Bronx girl, writing raps in Notes app, influenced by Nicki, raised by her Dominican mom, inspired by her rapper dad, brought all of that with her. Her story feels personal to Jay-Z because it is. She's one of them. Grew up online, speaks their language, understands their culture, didn't need a label to discover her, TikTok did, didn't need traditional media to validate, internet did. Ice represents a new era. Artists control narratives, viral moments become careers. Authenticity matters more than perfection. She's not the most technical rapper, not trying to be. She's relatable, catchy, cool, unbothered, exactly what Gen Z wanted. Someone who gets it, feels like them. Ice didn't just go viral. She built a moment, turned it into movement. 0 to 4 top 10s. College dropout to Grammy nominee. Bronx unknown to people's princess. The obsession makes sense. Ice Spice's story is proof. You can make it on your own terms. Internet can change your life. Staying true matters. She's not just a rapper, she's a cultural reset, and Jay-Z is here for it.